Since the outbreak of COVID-19, misinformation and misconceptions have spread rapidly. Many people relied on unverified social information, leading to fear and confusion. This video unpacks different perspectives on COVID, lockdown regulation, vaccine myth, and strategies that can be used to prevent misconceptions in future outbreaks. What is your understanding of COVID-19?
My understanding about COVID-19 is that COVID-19 is a virus that was discovered in China around, I think it was 2019 if I'm not mistaken. Then it came to South Africa in 2020.
An understanding about COVID-19 is that COVID-19 is a virus that originally started in China around 2019, then it just migrated to South Africa, killed people by that time.
Talking about lockdown, do you think the regulations assisted in regulating COVID-19, and how did it affect you?
I think somehow they did, because after there was lockdown, the statistics decreased. But then at some point, I think for me specifically, it was not a good thing, because we were being restricted from meeting with our family members. The schools were closed, we couldn't go to school, and some of us, we understand better when we're in class compared to when we learn online. So that, to me, it was not a good thing. But then with decreasing the statistics of COVID-19, it was a good initiative.
So what do you think about vaccines and masks? Some people believe they were rushed and unsafe. Some people think vaccines were linked with the 5G technology and XXX. Do you think they were effective during that time?
I think they were. Masks were effective, because after the masks and vaccines were introduced, the people who contracted the virus started decreasing. And another thing about the vaccines and whatnot, I'm not sure about that one, and I heard it was linked with white people decreasing the populations of us black and something like that, but I'm not quite sure of that.
Right, thank you. What is COVID-19 and how would you explain it to someone with no medical background?
COVID-19, as we famously know it, is a respiratory infection. A respiratory infection that comes up as a viral infection. A viral infection, it would mean that a viral infection, you usually get it from what we call droplet infection. That is when you breathe into, like when we're talking now. I can give you COVID-19 because we don't have masks that are protecting us. In moving from an infected person into a non-infected person who has not had it or who is not even aware of that. So therefore, in relation to that is what it is. It's a flu. It's within the flu regime. It's just like a flu which you get from droplet infection, talking to a person, kissing somebody, touching the environment that is infected with that, and then taking it to your mouth or nose. You can actually.
Do you think these measures were effective, and how did they personally or professionally impact you?
Yes, to me, when I was looking at it, because I did get a leave of 1 month without going to work, and COVID-19, it was quiet in the streets, people were not moving in and out and so on. And in terms of the lockdown, somehow it delayed because we're not mixing easily with other people, so it did delay the spread. Other considerations were not taken in. One of the considerations that I can actually tell you about, it is the use of the indigenous treatments. Indigenous treatments are there. We've been practicing them. I come from a home where I had lengana in our homestead in Soweto. My mother was using that. He was also able to plant garlic. He used that, but we were not told about it.
Talking about the lockdown regulations, what are your views on the use of vaccines, masks, and sanitizers during the pandemic? Because some people believe they were linked to the 5G technology, and some they think it was linked to the XXX So how do you think it was effective? Or do you think these measures were effective in reality?
You know, with immunization, because I'm a nurse, I'm a primary health care nurse, I believe in immunization. I continue to believe that, you know, one way of treating disease, it was not supposed to be through medicines, because some of the medicines, they have their own side effects, major side effects that cause other diseases, that cause other complications in relation to the kidneys, in relation to the liver, and so on. Therefore, according to my belief system as a primary health care nurse, I continue to believe that vaccination is the best. But however, the process that has been used by for prevention, it was now a vaccine. But that vaccine, because it was developed so fast, that is where our problem was. I, for one, I stand for vaccines. If we are able to develop vaccines, most of the diseases would not be there, because vaccines go hand in hand with what we call the definition of health. Health is not only about you not being sick, it's about you being in an environment that is conducive to life and wellness.
Reliable information helps communities make informed decisions.